With a yo-ho-ho, it's Tail of the Toaster. Welcome back to Let's Play Inazuma 11-2 Firestorm. Last time we did lots of snowboard training with Sean, so now we've got to see where he is after that weird sound. Thank goodness you're okay! Do you think he can hear us? Come on, Sean, snap out of it! Do you earthlings doing here? Oh, it is Alias Academy, but it's these guys. You're the snivelling Raimon wretches who dare to oppose Lord Janus. You are not worthy of his attention. We'll dispose of you ourselves. So, we're gonna play football with these guys? Couldn't Axel have just done that in the hospital when he had a meeting with him? I don't know. I wonder if I can recruit these guys. They'd be so funny to have on my team. But oh well, right now we've got to actually concentrate on beating them. So, Phil Noir, this is your time to beat the only guy who looks darker and more evil than yourself. Get it in. Yeah, that was easy. Was there a point in this? I'm not entirely certain. I think they should have just tried to use brute force instead of football, but I guess if they're part of Alias Academy, then they have to follow the same rules as the actual football teams. Oh, wretched Raimon worms! But our victory is of no consequence. The preparations are already complete. Our work here is done. Wait! Oh, of course they're not going to wait for me, because they're bad guys. The avalanche. The avalanche. Hey, Sean, snap out of it! Come on, mate. What are you lot doing here? Where am I? Well, you should know this is your special place. Sorry, lads. You needed me to help, and I were away with the fairies. Everything he says is so great. Friends, eh? Yeah, friends always stick together. It's the Raimon way. Ta. And now, finally, Frost has actually become a playable character to us. He's basically been a part of Raimon for 3 episodes now, but finally we can actually use him in a football match. And what's with Sean's behaviour? What is it about Northern Ridge? So we have to actually add him, which means I have to add him into the blue section, and then manually I need to head into the blue section and swap him out for somebody who's actually on here, for which I'm probably gonna choose Idle, because I don't think I'm gonna need a substitute goalkeeper, let's be honest. But he's only level 6. That's pitiful compared to the rest of my team. But yeah, I think I need to grasp the seriousness of the situation a bit more, because, you know, look who's here. It's Gemini Storm. Kind of being threats again. So these are aliens, are they? John! They're gonna tear the school down! Don't fret, I'll not let them. Where did that come from? You were a gibbering wreck a minute ago! Yeah, let's not dwell on that, eh, lad? Alias, we've been waiting for you! We're here to put a stop to your plans! Mark Evans! Your persistence is pitiful! Do you really insist on taking the place of yet another doomed team? We'll always be ready for a scrap. We'll keep fighting Alias Academy until they're defeated. The inability of Earthlings to accept their fate is baffling. You lot lost to us twice, yet you still fail to accept that we are the superior team.
You're the ones who don't get it. Do you really think we wouldn't go away and try to improve after the last match?
What? Very well. How do you Earthlings put it? You don't know when to quit. Well, we're about to teach you. Everybody get ready. The fate of our planet rests on this match. Do you really believe you can stand up to our superiority? You will regret your foolishness. Don't rise to it. They're not worth it. We'll let our football do the talking. Let's do it! We'll show them what we're really made of this time! Yes, it is take 3! We will fight Gemini Storm once again. Now, Sean Frost, obviously, naturally, he is a defender. Now, you may see when I highlight him, I can use the L and R buttons to change. But not right now. It did say L and R to change, but doesn't actually work. So, as he's a defender, let's put him in defense. Tori has actually got a new shooting move. Not only that, but it's a long shot. So, I'm going to move her up to the front for a little bit, just to give her a little bit of a chance. Hey, coach, what's Sean doing in defense? Shouldn't we be using his pace up front? It will say this no matter where you put Sean on the pitch, I'm pretty sure, but him being a defender and also him being level 6, it's probably better to move him towards the back. Kevin's got a new shooting move anyway, Wyvern Crash, so we should be fine. Kicking the evil music. Fishman's actually on the pitch. I should probably have Todd there, but never mind. Guess you're going to get away with it. What level are you all? Level 12. That's not particularly high, but they just have naturally boosted stats anyway. Let's just fire this right away, just to have a look at it. It's a very scenic move. It looks lovely, and I'll probably find myself using it quite a lot, it being a long shot. But I can't see it getting past the black hole. Tsunami! I'm sorry, right? But Black Hole is the name of the one and only German Robot Wars champion. It was one of the highlights of my life, right? Because I'm such a Robot Wars fan that I'd seen every episode except for the German Wars, and then just one day in 2012 somebody actually managed to acquire some tapes, and I was the happiest I'd ever been, and I did an all-nighter watching the entire series in one go, because it's only 3 episodes long, and ever since that day I have not been able to say Black Hole without saying it in the way of a German accent. Because naturally Black Hole fought a lot of battles, as did Tsunami and Son of Armageddon. But anyway, Kevin, he's got Wyvern Crash, so if anything is going to score a goal in this match, it's naturally gonna be that, but it's gonna prove quite difficult to actually get him a chance to score. Wow! We really just did that? We beat out the warp drive with a tackle? Come on, it's far away. I don't really trust it to go in, but I think we need to at least show it off. It's very hard to get Kevin to the front, given that he doesn't have a tackling move. In the original Inazuma 11, at this point, he had Zigzag Spark. Oh, it scored! Oh, Kevin! We're actually in the lead against Gemini Storm! Yeah, he used to have Zigzag Spark, which made it a lot easier for him to get dribbling past players, but I feel it suits him not having a dribbling move. He is a forward through and through. His main asset is his shooting skills, so I think it makes sense for him to just focus purely on shooting. But at some point I'll probably give him an actual optional special move so that he stands a bit more of a chance. I did that long shot with Tori because I thought she had more TP than she actually does. I was trying to go for another rainbow arc, but it didn't work. But honestly, let's just pad out until the end of the second half. Let's try and stop them from scoring because we're actually winning. Ha ha, you fouled. It's something I haven't actually pointed out about fouls, but I've definitely been reminded to talk about it after I've been doing so. This is the hype! This is the hype! I did not know Cheney was going to get that move. That's one of my favourites. Oh, I love that. Not going to get past the black hole. But yes, sliding tackle, obviously it's inherently better than regular tackles. It's very hard for anyone to actually beat out a sliding tackle. But the downside is that they get a foul more often. Can we get a second shot in? If we fire up, what can we afford? Still nothing. Huh? I fired up. Why didn't that reduce the TP cost? That doesn't seem right. Oh! I see what I've done wrong now. I held the L button down, but they fired up at the same time. And I thought it was me. Oh dear. Oh well, we're still winning. That's pretty good. We must win at all costs! We must not sully the name of Alias Academy and the Gemini Storm! Coach, please! Please put Sean back up front! We can't mess about like this against these aliens! We need more goals! Yeah, confidence in your own abilities. Attackers have the best type of defense. What? You mean attack is the best form of defense, right? I suppose that's true. We've already adjusted to their speed. That was the whole point of playing defensively, wasn't it?
Right again, Jude. Very clever of you. Sean, I want you up front for the second half.
Come on, Sean, we're counting on you. Alright. Over to you then, Aiden.
He's a completely different person.
With different eye colour and everything. You haven't seen the last of us yet. Get ready for a battering. So what I was trying to explain earlier, we can now use Sean's alter ego. And in the menu, we can touch Sean and then press the L or the R button to switch into his alter ego. Sean can only use Land of Ice, his defensive move. Let's show this off now. Yeah, his moveset as Sean, Land of Ice, hit R, it's Eternal Blizzard. Swap him and Tori around. In fact, Tori can come off altogether because she's run out of TP. Where is everybody? What's that thing over there? Was that the ball, I guess? But yes, Alter Egos is the last new feature.
Get a load of this!
Think you're the only ones with speed? To you, Jude! You think you can match our speed? I won't allow it!
Tough luck. Maybe next time.
Impossible! Yes! It's time for our comeback!
Oh, Sean Frost bringing the hype with his Scottish accent that I love so much. And yet now when we're outside of the cutscene, he's just kind of gonna fail. I tried, but Sean was not going to get very far in that position. But yes, Alter Ego's the final new addition to the gameplay in Inazuma 11-2. So there's quite a lot of understated new features. There's shot blocking to stop moves with a defender before they actually make it to the goal. There's shot chains where you can start a shot and then another one of your strikers can intercept it and do a shot of their own. Let's do a long shot right now, because that's another feature. Shoot from anywhere on the pitch with certain moves, and well, with that being the most important new one. And the final one being alter egos. Really? That's good! Wow, Gemini Storm not so good anymore then. Yeah, alter egos is the final new feature. It only really applies to Sean, but yeah, we can obviously use the L and R button to switch between somebody's split personalities, which slightly alters their moves and stats, depending on which you prefer. So Sean, we can generally use anywhere on the pitch. I'm going to try and go for a good balance throughout the game, because I like the design and personality of normal Sean more. But obviously the striker Sean is inherently more useful. But we're definitely using Striker Sean right now, so I need to get a goal with him with Eternal Blizzard in this match. I'm not sure if it's truly essential, but I'm fairly sure it's important. So let's just try, shall we? Sean is the one that needs to be doing the scoring, but he just can't get it up the pitch. No, Shaney! I had the perfect passing opportunity! Look at Sharon, he looks not the most alienish, more just grrr! I want to do Eternal Blizzard, come on! Yes! Come on! Open chance! Eternal Blizzard! Reminds me of the old Super Smash Bros. Brawl days, because back in Brawl, Eternal Blizzard was one of my taunt messages in Brawl. I've even got video evidence of it. Lagfest 3, the lost episodes, one of the most fun times I've ever had on Smash. My match against Peacher Boy 1, which was never uploaded as part of Lagfest 3 because it got cancelled, but Kevin uploaded it by himself, so link to that in the description. Eternal Blizzard was my taunt message for the longest time, because something about Sean and his voice, it's so charming. I love all of his dialogue. I had a bit of a Sean phase when I first played this game. I changed my Skype avatar to Sean Frost. I just pretended to be Sean Frost in our Inazuma 11 Skype chat. Made my Brawl taunt message Sean Frost themed. I just really like the guy. And would you believe he's not even my favourite character in Inazuma 11 history? But I think it's fair to say he's my favourite in this game. So we're down to the closing stages. It's kind of clear at this point that we have actually beaten Gemini Storm. Are you impressed? Don't tell me they were holding back on us now though. We'll let them go for goal. This is your last chance to prove what you're made of, Janus. He's actually going to go for a warp drive, but I think he's out of time at this point. It's a shame because we never actually got to see Janus's special shooting move in context, which makes me sad because I like it a lot. It's called Astro Break. Sean has learned a new move. It's Flurry Dash. Wow, we could have done with that a few seconds ago.
This can't be.
You finally did it! Yes, we restored peace to the world of football. And to the world, of course. Everyone was on amazing form. Dude! We did it! I'm so happy. I think I'm gonna cry. Now my father can relax too. How is this possible? How could we be defeated by mere humans? Also, Earthlings have a nice saying. Third time lucky.
You think you have won? You have not even begun to know the true might of Alias Academy! What do you mean? Gemini Storm is merely Alias Academy's reserve team! And here I was thinking I'd finish this entire Let's Play in the space of a few days. Are you saying there's more of you? Don't listen to them mithering. They're just being bad losers. Losers? We have lost nothing. You Earthlings understand so very little.
I think you've said more than enough, Janus.
Lord Dvalin! Who are they?
Janus, I am here to inform you that you are hereby dismissed from Alias Academy. Why not take a long walk in the snow?
Who do you think you are?
And, well, never mind. That's it. I suppose you'd best get going. Your journey's not over yet. Yeah, we can't give up until we beat those aliens once. I'm sorry, but they just introduced, like, the real Alias Academy team, who looked incredibly scary and threatening, and now it's just straight back to the happy music. They're gone. We didn't challenge them to a game of football. We didn't even talk to them. They just, went. Why don't you stay on the team and join us on the Inazuma bus? Because, again, we kind of take it for granted, but these things do actually need saying. What do you reckon, you lot? Go ahead. We'll be okay here.
Yeah, I'm new on the team. They're bound to beat Alias.
We'll be waiting for you when you get back. Don't worry about us. Go get 'em.
That I will. See you soon. Amazing! Welcome to the team. Tarmac, good to be on board. So there's a team even stronger than Gemini Storm. I'm sorry, Lena, but I must ask you to continue the mission until Alias are defeated.
That goes without saying, but there is one thing.
Go ahead.
Sean Frost's an incredibly unusual player. His character changes completely depending on whether he's up front or defending. He's like two different people.
Ah, the incident.
So that's why.
Meanwhile...
So, their plan is in motion. This is getting interesting. Then I suppose it's time I put my own team together. I shall call them Royal Academy Redux.
An attack from Epsilon is imminent, and we're not going to be beaten. But what is our new threat and Scott's secret? Find out in A Date with Divinity. So, this is Epsom.